Hello, it's Stuart. Hope you're all having a good day. I wanted to talk today about panic attacks. My personal experiences, I've only had, I think, 3 of these that I can kind of relate to the symptoms of panic attack in my life. Fortunately, only the 3. All of them were a while ago. And I'm sure if you have experienced them, you will know what a horrible thing they are, or you've seen somebody experience one. My first one was based around my work. I had a very large piece of work to do. Wasn't quite sure of the criteria for the work or what to include in the work, and didn't want to start it and get part way down through it and realise I'd been doing it wrong. So rather than take a step back and try and gather that information, worked myself into one hell of a state, and remember standing in my kitchen wondering what was going on. I couldn't breathe. I was making these grunting noises, these huge intakes of breath and out, rapid breathing back and forth. Had to lean and put my hands down on my knees and try and catch my breath, and this went on for probably about a minute, 90 seconds. And there wasn't the information about it. I think I've mentioned this in one of my past videos. There wasn't the information about then generally on the TV, in the newspapers or anything to say what the symptoms of a panic attack were. So I really did not have a clue what was going on. There was I trying to function in the way I've always done, and just not being able to do it, and just sort of recovering, sitting on the couch, totally bewildered as to what had just happened to me. And then a similar thing happened the following day, and again I was kind of mystified of why I could not just get on with this bit of work and do what I needed to do in order to complete it. Really strange, but incredibly frightening. And again, no information, or very little, that I could find to explain what was going on. The third one I had was at work. Again, similar symptoms, having to walk around and hands on knees and get breath back and whatever, and try and compose myself. Unfortunately, possibly through a little bit of experience of the first 2, this one wasn't quite so bad, and I was able, after 5 or 10 minutes, to get on and function kind of towards in my normal way. But again, really frightening. And by that time, I'd kind of got a little bit of an idea as to what they were, and a way in which to maybe try and deal with them a little bit better at the time. So I guess the way that I've tried to avoid getting myself in a situation where a panic attack might happen in the future after the last one was I've become a real sort of meticulous preparer, a meticulous planner. I had to do a Father of the Bride speech this summer, and I practiced and I practiced and I practiced and I practiced what I was going to say and how I was going to say it. And it all went really well, and I was very happy, and I was able to put aside any little bits of anxiety I would have while doing it, because I prepared so much. So that would be my bit of advice to you if you are a panic attack sufferer. They are horrible. Absolutely every sympathy with you. Massive sympathy with you. They're awful things to experience. But if you do get an opportunity and your situation allows you to prepare a little bit, it can help, because it takes away a little bit of the anxiety, and also certainly makes something go better when you do need to do it, and that can help with your overall feeling as well. So I hope you're having a great day today. You can come back to me with comments below. I'm on Instagram at isvicthere.cox, on Twitter as isvicthere_Cox, and you'll find me on Facebook as Stuart Cox. An email address on there is stuartvcox@aol.co.uk. Hope this video's helped, and I will see you all again soon.